Well, it is very windy today. A little bit warm, but windy. I want to wish everyone a happy Samhain, or if you celebrate Halloween, happy Halloween. It is an interesting time, isn't it, when we release ourselves into winter. We make this move, we make this transition into a different season. It might mean a whole different climate for you, depending on where you live. But any way you look at it, it is a change. And it's also a time at Samhain that we begin to remember the dead and remember those spirits that left this world before us, and also to understand that that passage that they've made is a passage one day that we will make too. Not to be afraid of. It is something that we all experience. The cycle of life, right? And we see this, of course, in our trees here. You can see all the trees that are emptying their leaves and releasing parts of themselves to the world, which is what we do when we say goodbye to somebody in this world. We release a part of ourselves. It doesn't mean that we're not going to be miserable and sad without them. We could be horribly sad and grieve for years without them. But it's also good just to remember that the people who have left us in this world, I believe they have found another world of peace with no suffering. If you have been with somebody you love and they have really suffered at the end of their life here, then you probably know what I mean. You don't want to let go of them. You know, you have deep regrets that you didn't have more time with them, but you also just don't want to see them miserable and suffering. And so you find the strength to release them. And it is this time of Samhain when we can just remember them. Remember the gifts that they gave us, the strength that they left us with. Even if you are in the middle of the grief right now, you will find a way to be strong in those memories. And it may be memories that are very hard to accept, things that you wish had gone differently. You might have to do a little bit of work on yourself, to forgive yourself for certain times that you spent with that person that you wish had gone differently, or you said something different. You wish the relationship had been different in some way. You can do this. You can forgive yourself. And you can forgive them. It might be a relationship that held a lot of challenges for them too. So now is the time, this season of Halloween, Samhain, that we can begin to remember the dead and remember what they left us with. All right. Well, November is just seconds away. By the time you see this and read this, you might already, more than likely, be in November. So I'll see you in the new month.